as the deeper limited access channel opened up today, allowing several ships to pass through. It marks a major milestone for the Port of Baltimore. Fox 25's Jessica Babb spoke with the executive director of the port, who says there is still such a long road to recovery. Jessica?
The new channel that opened up is 35 feet deep, so not quite as deep as the normal 50-foot channel, but for the first time in several weeks, many ships were able to make their way out of the Port of Baltimore, ships who've been stuck there. And this marks a big milestone and steps to recovery for the Port of Baltimore. Seeing a ship pass through from the 20th floor of the World Trade Center in Baltimore.
The fact that we saw the first vessel depart this morning in the limited access channel is a small win.
Only 7 weeks into the job when the Key Bridge collapsed, Jonathan Daniels, the executive director for the Maryland Port Administration, is watching this milestone in the making.
Still a long way for us to be able to go. Before we open it up, we get the full channel back. But even at that point, there's still a lot of work to be able to do to recapture the cargo that went to other ports.
From the shore of Fort Armistead Park, you can see this large ship disappear behind the dolly as it passes through the new 35-foot deep channel, leaving Baltimore for the first time in weeks.
Leaving the port today gets them back in the stream of commerce. Not only the vessels and the equipment itself, but the crew members that have been on board. We have to remember that there's a human side of this, and the fact is, on all the vessels that have been stuck here, there are crew members that are on board.
Some container barges with goods are also set to come in.
Just yesterday, there was about 14 million pounds of sugar that came into the Domino facility and their production facility on an integrated tug and barge. That came through the 20-foot channel. So as we have a little bit more depth, the more business that we can get in.
It's business that brings in big bucks.
It's about $192 million of lost economic impact on a daily basis. And it's the jobs, it's the movement of the cargo.
Officials with the Coast Guard say they're on track to fully reopen the port by the end of May. And Daniel says they're already preparing to get cargo back to Baltimore when the port reopens. How long will it take the Port of Baltimore to fully recover?
Yeah, I think it's going to take a long time. It's going to take a long time. I don't think there will be a day going forward when we don't think about it.
But Daniel says they're ready to do their part in this road to recovery.
It's going to allow us the opportunity not only to rebound, but to be able to expand our operations and be an even better economic asset.
So this new channel will only be open for a few days before traffic through it is paused. That way crews can make more progress on the salvage effort and start to remove pieces off the bridge. Live in Dundalk, Jessica Babb, Fox 45 News.
I'm Mary Bubala. Thank you for watching. Here's another video for you to watch. Also take some time to subscribe to our YouTube channel.